If you broke a bone decades ago, especially in a bad way, your options for repair were limited. Metal plates, screws, bone grafts from your own body, or sometimes from a donor. These methods saved lives, yes, but they weren't perfect. Metal can sometimes cause discomfort. Bone grafts mean another surgery site, and donor material has compatibility risks. But now, the medical world has a new tool in its kit: 3D printed bone implants. It's not science fiction anymore. Surgeons are already using this technology to rebuild jaws, patch skulls, and even replace long segments of bone. So, how does it work? How do we go from "I broke my bone" to "here's your brand new custom-printed replacement"? Let's break it down, right here, on History of Simple Things. At its core, 3D printing is like building something with Lego bricks, only instead of colorful plastic pieces, it uses fine powders, liquids, or resins layer by layer to create a solid object. In medicine, the magic happens when you combine this precision printing with materials that behave like human bone. That means they're strong, lightweight, and most importantly, friendly to the body so it won't reject them. The concept isn't just to replace the damaged bone, but to create an implant that encourages the body's own bone cells to grow into it. That way, over time, the implant becomes part of you, not just something sitting in your body like a spare part. It all starts with a detailed look inside your body. Doctors use high-resolution CT or MRI scans to map the exact size and shape of the damaged bone. Think of it as taking ultra-precise blueprints. If you broke your jaw, for example, the scan shows every curve, ridge, and contour of your unique bone structure. The data from the scan is then converted into a 3D digital model. This model becomes the recipe for the printer. The beauty here is customization. No two bones are identical, so each implant is tailored to the patient down to the millimeter. When it comes to 3D printed bones, the material isn't random, it's the secret sauce. One of the most common choices is a ceramic material made from calcium phosphate, the same mineral found in natural bone. This gives it a familiar feel to the body and helps bone cells latch onto it more easily. Some implants are made with porous titanium. Titanium is light, strong, and famously biocompatible. It's already used in dental implants and joint replacements. But for many bone implants, scientists prefer materials that can actually dissolve slowly as new bone grows in, letting the body fully replace the implant over time. In some advanced cases, researchers are experimenting with mixing these materials with growth factors, special biological signals that tell your body, "Hey, grow bone here." This could speed up healing dramatically. Now comes the fun part, the printing itself. In the lab, a specialized 3D printer builds the implant layer by layer based on the digital model. If the material is a powder like calcium phosphate, the printer uses a laser or binding agent to fuse each layer together. If it's titanium, it uses techniques like selective laser melting to weld the particles into a solid form. The printer can also create incredibly detailed features, like a porous structure that mimics the sponge-like texture inside real bone. This isn't just for show. Those tiny holes give blood vessels and bone cells a place to grow into. Before the implant ever sees an operating room, it has to pass rigorous testing. Engineers check that the dimensions match the patient's anatomy perfectly. They test its strength, make sure it can handle the stress of daily use, and sterilize it so there's no chance of infection. This is a crucial step because unlike off-the-shelf medical devices, each 3D printed implant is one of a kind. There's no backup. You can't just grab another from a shelf if something's wrong. Everything has to be perfect. Once approved, the implant goes into surgery. Surgeons position it precisely where the damaged bone used to be, sometimes using surgical guides, also 3D printed, to make sure everything aligns perfectly. Then begins the real magic, osseointegration. That's the process where your natural bone cells grow into the implant's porous structure. Over weeks and months, the implant becomes fused with the surrounding bone. If the material is biodegradable, it slowly dissolves, leaving only your natural bone behind. Recovery times can vary, but many patients report faster healing compared to traditional grafts. The benefits are huge. First, you get a perfect anatomical match, which means better function and appearance. Second, there's less need for harvesting bone from other parts of your body. No second surgical wound to heal. Third, it opens the door for complex reconstructions that were nearly impossible before. For instance, patients with severe trauma or birth defects can get implants that match what their bones should look like, not just a rough approximation. And it's not just for bones in the arms or legs. Surgeons are using 3D printed implants to reconstruct skulls, facial bones, and even parts of the spine. This is life-changing for people who've suffered accidents, tumors, or congenital defects. In 2019, doctors in Australia used a 3D printed titanium jaw implant for a man who lost part of his jaw to cancer. In China, surgeons reconstructed a young woman's skull using a printed mesh that matched her original bone shape perfectly. And in the US, researchers have been working on biodegradable printed bones for children, which can adapt as they grow, avoiding multiple surgeries. These cases show that the technology isn't some distant dream. It's here, it's working, and it's improving lives already. We're at the early stages of what could be a complete revolution in orthopedic surgery. Instead of adapting patients to fit the implants, we're now adapting implants to fit patients. 3D printed bone implants are proof that science and engineering can merge to create solutions that were once unthinkable. From a CT scan to a custom implant that becomes part of you, the process is both deeply human and cutting-edge technological. We still have hurdles to overcome: cost, speed, and long-term study. But the direction is clear. A future where broken bones aren't just fixed, but restored almost exactly to what nature intended. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.